Hi, Liz A. here again. I'm reporting on task number 2, the electoral process and its status. In view of the 2020 and 22 elections, what's my level of trust in the electoral process? I have always had and still have a great deal of uh, confidence in our electoral process. I think that states and the have run elections very responsibly in the past, and there's no evidence to show that there has been any widespread cheating or fraud in any elections, or manipulation, or voting machines that could be switched, could change votes from a remote location, or any of those crazy conspiracy theories that were outlined by Donald Trump when he lost the election in 2020. Dominion voting machines also are just fine, and we don't have any evidence to the contrary, despite what Mr. Trump and Giuliani uh, pressed forward with in their denial of the loss of the election. Um, I think the status of our democracy is troublesome. I will say, however, that after this election, after this midterm, I feel a little better than I did before the midterm. Historically, the incumbent president has had a loss of several seats in Congress in the midterm elections, but this did not happen this time. I think instead the message that was sent had to do with um, uh, rejection of, I call it, Trumplican Party, the Trumplican Party, not the Republican Party, but the Trumplican Party, and all the falsehoods that were put forth. Um, I would like to see the Electoral College, however, abolished. I think when the founding fathers established that, it made sense because the country was, the cities were concentrated, and people in the country, there was no social media, there was no television, and people couldn't communicate as well, and the people in the country could not get information readily in order to make educated votes. I believe instead that we should go with popular vote to determine who's elected. After all, that would have made Hillary Clinton our first female president, and that would have been quite amazing in 2016. As I said, I do have hope that maybe things are going to be okay. The January 6th was a terrible attempted coup on the United States of America, but this election has turned away from election deniers and has shown that the American people maybe have more sense than they've been given credit for. I'm going to pause for a moment.